Okay, so it's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day here in the Peak District. And me and my two students, we've just kind of fumbled our way here. It feels early in the morning to us. We were doing a yoga class last night, two of us. So let's do something really nice that makes us feel so good. I would suggest coming to lying down again, even though we just got out of bed, and doing some bicycling in the air. Deep, exaggerated bicycling. And then the opposite way, backward cycling. So taking the heels down to the floor, almost touching the floor. Exaggerated cycling, so almost to the floor, that's it. So really engaging the abdominal muscles. Okay, and then legs straight up, bend the knees, hold behind the thighs, holding up there for a moment, and then doing open wide scissors like so. And then crossing, and then back, and then crossing, and then back, and then rotating your ankles, and the other way. And then some deep pistons deep into the abdominal area, unless of course you're pregnant. In all of this, please do what you can. Don't necessarily do what I say. Use your common sense. Okay, and then soles of the feet together. And I'd like you to do wide knees and up, wide knees and up, wide knees and up. Okay, good. And then down from side to side, just twisting from side to side, then trying to look the opposite way to the knees as we swing from side to side. This is sometimes called windscreen wipers. Really good for warming up the back first thing in the morning. I'm not remembering to look opposite way. Okay, and then just for a moment lying on one side, softly, and the other side, softly, and then rolling over, coming up. Okay, and coming up to one of the wide frogs. So you're actually sitting on the floor, and you move the feet out as far as you can. Sometimes called spider pose. Move them out. So do you see that action I did? So I started here and heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Okay, and just check that you haven't got any split in your yoga pants. And then lift the toes up and hold on. Okay, so at the moment my back is a bit scrunched, so let's straighten up the back. And then lift one leg and down, and the other and down. So it's like a walking spider. And invariably, this makes me laugh. I don't know why. It just does. And then you know what's coming. So together. Oh, and you might fall over backwards. And you might not. Okay. Oh, I'm going to fall. I'm going. I've gone. Okay, so if you fall over backwards, rolling forward. Then the legs out straight. And we're just going to turn from side to side with the legs going out wide angled, like so. Lovely. And then try to go a little bit more towards the feet. You're leaning forward, same time. You can use the back hand to support you. Lovely. And then breathing in, arms up. And grab hold of something imaginary above you. And bring the hands down. Now you might instantly feel a very long stretch in here. If it's too much, bring one of the legs in and then walk the hands a little bit forward. So a gentle forward bend. You can also, sometimes it helps to rotate one of the legs in the hip joint to see if it's more comfortable. You go forward a bit, do you think? Yeah. And then toes into the middle. And then toes out. Toes into the middle, toes out. So just activating that hip joint. Lovely, breathing in, coming up again. So let's take the right hand and going down towards the right foot, and the palm is upwards. So we go down towards it, and we hold on to the toe. Lovely. And then, of course, always the thing to watch out for is falling forward. We try to keep now in line with this leg. You can gently and generously soften that knee if you need to, but we go over, over, over. So you've got this magnificent stretch here. Really lovely stretch. Lowering down, lowering down, lowering down. Beautiful side stretch to start the day. And I think in theory, the hand is meant to go down and touch the toe, but that's, I'm bending my knee for that to happen. Breathing in, coming up. And breathing out, coming down the opposite way. Over we go. So again, that nice stretch here. And breathing in, coming up, opening out. So it's kind of a star shape, a seated star. And stretch the hands over both feet, going forward and seeing if we can get towards the toes, shins, knees, just gently, gently, seeing where you can go. Don't be too ambitious. Lovely. And at the same time, we don't want to round the back, so back straight. So not like that, but more like straighten up in the back. Yeah. Good. And then bring the feet together. So going into bound cobbler pose as Baddha Sukhasana and butterfly. All really good hip work, and we've done some side stretches, and then I just want to wake up the spine, so I think we'll do cat in a minute. So nice big butterfly, and then holding onto the ankles, bringing in. If you want to, you can sit on the block to stop you rounding the spine, and then shoulders down and back, and pushing the knees a little bit further down. Okay, pushing the feet together. Then open out the feet as though they were a book, opening them out if you can. So in India, I've witnessed the cobblers, the people who mend the shoes. They put the shoe here, that's why it's called cobbler pose, and they mend the shoe. Okay. But they don't do that here. All right, and then if we're in this pose, we may as well do another little bit of a side stretch from side to side. A little bit more work on the hip joint. Lovely. And then stretch the feet out forward. Bring the toes towards you. And then just move your little toe. That's my party trick. Okay. My little toes are saying hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay. And then scrunch up the toes. And open the toes. And scrunch and open and scrunch and open and scrunch and open and scrunch and open. And then grab hold of the big toe on the right side and lift. And then wrap that foot around the head. No, not going to happen, is it? Continue stretching. That's why I say don't necessarily do what I say. Use your common sense and be careful. And then down, and then grab hold the left toe, bend the knee, lift. You can use the other hand for support if you like. And you can even try going out sideways if you like. But there is indeed a pose where you take that foot and you take it back behind the head, but we're not going to do that today. So coming forward again, just lean over the cobbler pose, and you'll feel this deep stretch into the groin and the adductor muscles. So you lean forward and drop the head. Deep breathing, because that's quite a stretch, deep breathing. If either knee joint starts to feel pain, move the feet further away, so it's not such a tight compression on the knee joint. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Lovely. Then breathing in, coming up, opening out again. And then turning to one side and over we go into the cat. So first of all, table position. Check that there's a nice right angle here and a right angle here. Okay. And then looking down, the hands are beneath the shoulders and the knees are beneath the hips. So wriggle a little from side to side, a bit like a dog wagging their tail. Wag, 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 wag. And you'll just feel the pelvis spine connection moving and warming up. Okay, front of the face parallel to the floor. And then breathe in, look up. Engage here, the abdominal area. Tailbone goes up to the heavens, up there. Okay. And we get this nice hammock-shaped curve in the back. And then breathe out into the bridge shape, pushing up, deeply, chin to chest, tailbone tucked under, breathing in, back to hammock shape. And this is a lovely spine opener in the morning. Just keep walking through it. I like to imagine each vertebra in turn moving. So for example, breathing in, start from the pelvis, then ripple all the way up the back into the hammock. And then breathing out, tuck the tailbone under and move the spine. Again, rippling up the spine all the way into the bridge. So can we do that a few times? And if you're confused in yoga about the breathing in general, when you're compressing, as I am doing here, the chest area, the lungs, I'm breathing out. And when I'm opening and stretching open the heart, chest area, I'm breathing in. Well, let's just stay in the bridge if you've got to that pose. Deep breathing, abdominal area engaged. And then next in-breath, going into the hammock. Staying in the hammock, abdominal area engaged, like pulling up, supporting you, supporting the spine. Shoulders down towards your waist. Shoulder blades coming in together. Okay, good. And then we'll do the, because we're trying to sort of wake up, invigorate and get on with our day, how about we do the knee to forehead pose where you kick back. So it's more like kind of going into a leopard mode, a stronger cat pose. And I'm just doing one side at the moment. And again, breathe in as you open the chest, breathe out as you compress. So in, and then lift the leg out. Sorry, in, and then compress out. Lift the leg in, compress out. Top sides. In, out, in, out, in, out. Lovely. Pausing again. Just letting go. So let's open the knees wider, big toes touching at the back, coming back down. Long stretch, nice long stretch. Open out the shoulder blades, lowering down onto the floor, walking your fingers away as much as possible into that nice, lovely long stretch. And it's as though you have wings in the shoulder blades and you're opening them out. So pause and breathe, pause and breathe. If you find it difficult, you can always put your forehead on a block or two. It makes it a little bit easier. Okay, and then sliding forward into cobra. So ready for cobra with the hands underneath the shoulders. Just go forward a bit, like so. And then forehead, nose along the mat and up. Shoulders down. Breathe out and down. Lift the legs. Swing the hands back into locust. Bring the hands back in, up to cobra. So we're just doing a real work along back bend work along the spine, swinging from cobra into locust. And if that's too difficult, you can go baby cobra to little lift, baby cobra to little lift, or you can even go sphinx and then little lift, sphinx to little lift. Okay. Pause for a moment in the inverted corpse pose. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Relax. Then push back with the hands. Come up. And that's our very quick and very short yoga session that you can use in the morning to invigorate if you're feeling tired. I hope that was good.